Unfortunately for my sanity, the entire galaxy-spanning trip to stop Galvatron from getting Energon is completely pointless. All 5 episodes are nothing but padding. It shows how bad the writing is when the Autobots end up on idiotically named worlds like Pirate Planet, Planet Paradise, and probably the worst one of them all, Venus Planet. Oh, and at one point Chrome Dome says this. Only a few things are important to the plot. In Find Mega Zarek's weak spot, the Headmasters run into a furry that had been enslaved by Scorponok to build his transector. As one of the builders, he also knows the weak point on the transector. Guess what happens the instant he says this? Shot through the heart, and you're too late, darling, you give love a bad name. Well, it was a complete waste. Highbrow finds implants in the furry and believes he can decode the weak spot using it. However, after 2 fights with Fort Max in this stupid saga, you can probably already guess what the weak spot is. Oh, but something worse happens in this episode. We see yet another stupid power the Headmasters have that robots should not be able to do. So, head formation! At what point did the writers think something this idiotic belonged in Transformers? How the hell would something like friendship be able to recharge robots? Not to mention, the idea of holding hands in the air to receive any form of power boost has gay overtones written all over it. We also meet the Autobot clones, Cloudraker and Fastlane, 2 Autobots with identical robot modes, but different vehicle modes, and their Decepticon equivalents, Wingspan and Pounce. Don't worry, they contribute nothing to the plot. Sure, they have an interesting history, all 4 being friends before Wingspan and Pounce became Decepticons, kind of like Omega Supreme and the Constructicons, or Starscream and Skyfire before them. But after their debut, they are completely forgotten. We finally stop wasting time and get on with the plot in the episode with the worst title out of all the episodes in the entire series.
今まではガルバトロンへの恩義を立ててきた。ただし今日限り別行動を取る。
は？どういうことで？
ガルバトロンの采配はいずれデストロンの破滅につながる。この上は俺が指揮を取るしかない。
すると、面白い。いよいよデストロンの乗っ取りを。
No shit, Sherlock. What do you think he meant? Knowing Scorponok is about as trustworthy as Starscream was, Six-Shot decides to kill every last Autobot on Earth so Galvatron's plan can be put into place before Scorponok can act. Six-Shot addresses his Earth forces.
聞け皆の者、この地球を我らがデストロンのものとするため、今から邪魔者サイバトロンの全滅を目指す。ただし宿敵ウルトラマグナスには手を出すな。忍者参謀の名誉にかけても、この拙者の手で必ず叩きのめす。わかったな。
Honor! Even if I take this idiotic idea of a 1-robot army like Six-Shot being a ninja, how am I supposed to take what he said seriously? Ninjas don't have a sense of honor. That would be samurai. I assumed Japan would know this.
Ultra Magnus sends reinforcements to bases all across the world, refusing Railspike's suggestion to get aid from the Headmasters on Athenia.
My guess is Magnus's forces were just glad the Headmasters left, which means they can actually do shit now.
Ultra Magnus and Six-Shot fight, or rather the writers forgot Ultra Magnus knows how to fight and gets his ass kicked. Metroplex tries to save him, but Trypticon intervenes. Magnus finally agrees with Railspike and sends for the Headmasters. Six-Shot shows off more of his 6 different modes, as well as a special surprise for this episode.
こしゃくな、この上は見ろ。ファイナルトランスフォーム。なんと6変化の6ショットは7つ目の隠し技があった。名付けてウィングウルフ。
Okay, admittedly, I didn't see this coming. This is one of the few surprises this series is capable of. It's really depressing to see Magnus, one of my favorite characters, in this position. I would have loved to see Chrome Dome get killed like this. Speaking of which, by the time the Headmasters arrive on Earth, it's already too late.
しろウルトラマグナスしっかりしろ私だフォートレスだわかるか地球の平和をサイバトロンの手でマグナスウルトラマグナス
This is actually a depressing moment. Or at least, it would be. Remember how I told you this episode has the worst title out of every episode in the entire series?
ウルトラマグナスシス
Yes, the surprise ending is given away in the title. How the hell did something this bad get past the cutting room floor?
Now, with one of my favorite characters dead, Six-Shot resumes his attack on Earth in the following episode, The Emperor of Destruction vanishes beneath an iceberg.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What did I just say about stupid titles?